Hello! So I just wanted to jump on here and share something that I have worked on in preparation for Zane to be a big brother within the next month. So I wanted to have something prepared for him for that, first week that we're home with baby, and in the next couple weeks that we're home with baby, when I'm probably not going to have a ton of time to prep all the activities I normally prep for him. So I wanted to have some activities ready for him, because one thing that's super important to me is that I'm able to kind of keep things as consistent as possible for him, and part of that is our activities. And so when daddy's home that first week, I want to be able to still have maybe him work on some stuff with him one-on-one, me have time with him still one-on-one, and in that second week when I'm by myself, have some things prepped as well that I don't have to worry about pulling together with a newborn and a toddler. So I thought I would share what they are. I've divided my bins into 5 different subject areas that I normally focus on with Zane. And so I have a colors bin, an alphabet or letters bin, a shapes bin, a numbers bin, and a crafts bin. One thing you'll notice, with the exception of the crafts bin and all of these 4 other bins, I do have a book in each of them. And I'll also mention that everything inside these bins Zane has never seen before. So I wanted them to be exciting and new for him, with the exception of some flashcards. But the main portion of the activities are brand new. And so this will hopefully make him feel special and just be something exciting for him to do in those first couple of weeks when things are a little different for him. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in and show you what's inside of each bin and kind of what my goal is with them. And I hope it's helpful for you to kind of see what I'm doing. So I'll go ahead and start with this one on the top. This is the colors bin. And inside this one, I've done a couple different things that we could do with him. So we don't have to do all of them, but there's a couple different activities within this one bin. So the first thing is, like I mentioned, I got a new book for him for each bin. He loves books. It's like one of his favorite things is bringing us books to read with him. And so this is just a Melissa and Doug polka dot colors book, very simple and basic. So there's the little dots you push on each page with the different colors. And so I know he'll enjoy that. But I also thought this book, because it's so basic, would be so good for him to do some matching to what's inside the book. So he loves doing that right now. He'll bring us books. He'll bring us things that go with some of the books that we already have for him. And we'll match things to what's inside of his book. So I threw in some flashcards in this bin as well, and they're different colored flashcards. And I thought it would be fun for him to use these flashcards and match them to the different colors inside of his book. So that is just one little thing that we can do with him that's super simple. But I also included some construction paper. And I thought we could tape these to the floor and he could work on matching the flashcards to the paper as well. So inside here, there's all different colors and just a simple, easy activity, matching flashcards to the book and to the paper. So one thing I did purchase as well is I got these counting bears. They're for sorting, counting, and color learning and model building. So I thought this was something fun that could grow with him too, but Zane loves colors right now, so I thought these would be a really fun way for us to continue to work on those with him. And so this is the little bin that it came in. It also came with these little flashcards, which is super fun, that focus on different subject areas as well. So there's one that's number cognition flashcards, and so like this shows one bear with the number 1 and then the number 1 written out. So this is something we could probably work on with him right now, matching 1 to 1 and then 2 to 2. And so now we're working on numbers, we're working on colors, and so cool. The back shows model building, and there's several cards for this too, but it shows different ways you can use the cups and the bears and build the same structure they have with the cups and the bears. This might be a little old for him still, but still something fun that we could try to do with him. So that's fun that I included those. So inside you have your different colored cups, and with the model building they show different ways you can stack the cups, which will be fun for him because he does like to do that, and something we can work on with him. And then it comes with all the different colored bears to match the cups. So we could use the bears to put them inside the different cups and just match the colors, or we could count how many bears we're putting inside the cups, or it comes with little tongs. He could work on his fine motor, which is picking up the bears with the tongs and putting them inside the cups the correct color. We could match our bears to the construction paper, or to the pages in the book, or to the flashcards. This is also neat because it also comes with some little dice that have numbers and then the different colored bears. So we could roll the dice and see, oh, we rolled a 2 and we rolled a green bear. Let's get 2 green bears and put them inside the cup, or next to the cup, or on top of the cup. So just a fun way to work on even just his vocabulary and understanding of, you know, different positions of things and where, you know, placement and where they go. So thought these were super fun, and just so many different activities that we can include just with these bears. So I think this is a good little investment. So that is our colors bin. And then we'll go ahead and move on to our crafts bin. So Zane loves crafts. He loves painting, he loves drawing, he loves markers, he loves anything crafts. So I definitely knew that I needed one of those. And one thing I've seen a lot of mamas use is these dot markers. So I went ahead and purchased us some. He has never used these before, so this will be new for him as well. But then I decided, because I saw a bunch of like books you could buy to go with the dot markers, I was like, well, I can make those. So I just made up a couple different worksheets for him to do with the dot markers to work on some of, you know, his fine motor as well. And so one, I just put, in case Daddy's working on this so he understands what I want him to do, put a dot on each Z. So now he's working on the first letter of his name, and he's working on his fine motor as he works to put a dot on each Z. We could extend this by saying put a purple dot on each Z. Now we're working on colors too. So that I put a dot on each X. I made a Z out of dots, and I figured he could put a dot in each bubble. I did an A, an N, an E, so now we're working on his name some more. So, and then I left the backs blank so he can just have fun. So this is just for the dot markers. And then I also bought him a stamp kit from Melissa and Doug. So this one is their vehicles one, so it has boats and a school bus and just all different fun stamps for him and different ink pads. So this will be a fun little thing for him to do. I included in the bin some paper for the stamps, and then I also included some different stickers for him too that he could use that are vehicles as well. So that is in our crafts bin, and then in one of our packs I just had some extra little animal flashcards. So I thought, well, that might be fun for him too, to kind of work on his different animals and animal sounds and have fun with those too. So just threw those in there for a good time as well. So that's our crafts bin. Nothing too crazy that I have to worry about getting too messy with a new baby. It'll be nice and simple and an easy cleanup, because that's what I wanted. So our next bin is our alphabet bin. This one, again, got a new book for him. And this one I really think he's gonna like. It goes through the whole entire alphabet, but it also has the directional arrows for him to trace with his finger to kind of learn how the different letters are written out. So I'll bring that a little closer so you can kind of see. And then it also has this little on each page, so A, apple, And then when you open it, it also says and ant. So each page has different little flaps he can open for each letter. So this is super fun, and I think he's really gonna like it. So a new book for him. And then again, I also included flashcards. So our alphabet flashcards on the side is the letter, and then something that starts with that letter. So I figured, again, he could match the flashcards to the book if that's something that he wants to do, or we could just have fun going through the flashcards. So I included that in there. But then I also bought him this from Learning Resources. They're Alpha Pops, and these are so fun and such good quality. I'll open it so you can kind of see what they look like. We'll just get one out. So these are fun because they're all different colors as well, and so we could even work on colors with this one. But like here's W, and they come apart, and J is on the other side actually. So it has the upper and lower case of each letter, and you can push them together. And so I thought these would be fun too for him to match to his flashcards. So we can work on, you know, his upper and lower case letters, as well as matching. He can match them to the pages in his book, and so these go through the whole entire alphabet. And so I thought those would be fun as well. So that is our alphabet bin. Very simple, but something that'll keep him busy and something that he'll enjoy because he really likes letters right now too. All right, next is numbers. So for the numbers bin, again, I got him a new book, and this one is fun because it has buttons and it talks. So he can push the buttons and it says the numbers. It goes numbers 1 through 10. And then on each page, there's the number 1 object, and then it has little at the bottom, like tells them what to do, and then tells them to count, you know, the number of items on each page. So I thought this was super fun, and he could have a good time with that. And then I also, again, put flashcards in here. Our flashcards only go up to 5, but he could also match numbers 1 through 5. And then I also got him this from Learning Resources. This is so cool. So this is a Sorting Surprise Pirate Treasure Chest kit. And inside this kit, this is fun because it's colors, it's numbers, and it's shapes all in one kit. I just kept it inside our numbers bin. So I'm going to pull out number 3. Or 1, whatever one I can get out easier. Oh boy. Just to show you number 1. So this is like a little treasure chest, and in the top of the treasure chest there's a little slot for him to put a coin. And so in the kit it comes with, this is the red treasure chest with the number 1, so it comes with 1 red coin, and he can stick it right in the top. And for each number treasure chest, there's that number of coins, and they're also the same color, so you can do it for each one. And then there's also a key for each one, so each key is also has like a different shape on the key. So this is the rectangle key, well, the rectangle shape, and so you have to stick it in, and he can actually turn it and open the treasure chest. And then inside each treasure chest, there's a different little surprise item. So I think he's going to be so excited about this. And just another great activity. What I love about Learning Resources too is they tell you like what they're working on. So he's working on sorting and fine motor skills, in addition to numbers, colors, shapes. Just such a fun, simple, easy piece, and this was super affordable. I can't remember exactly how much it was, but I want to say I didn't spend more than $15 on this kit. So I think this is going to be a favorite of his, and something that again can grow with him and not be like a short-term toy. So that is our numbers bin, and as you can see, I kept these very simple because I don't want to overwhelm him either with a ton of stuff in there, especially if I have like my mother-in-law or my husband helping me. I don't want it to be super complicated for them to figure out or for me to have to explain. So that is numbers. So our last bin is our shapes bin. This one I had a little fun with. He's been so into eggs with Easter coming and stuff. So I got him actually these matching eggs, and there's the shapes ones. So inside here there's eggs, which he'll think is so cool, and then each egg is a different shape, and he can identify the shape that's inside each egg and then put it together. So a simple activity with eggs, but I also again got him a new book with shapes, and this one is fun because it looks at real life objects that are different shapes, and so he can go through this book and look at things that, a square window, heart-shaped candies, heart-shaped leaf, heart-shaped strawberry, heart-shaped pizza. So just all different shapes in here with different real life objects that we can talk about that are inside the book. Again, included we have these flashcards that are shapes that I included. This one's a memory matching game, so I thought we could do memory as well. Or I included just single flashcards that are real life object shapes. And so I figured he could do some matching with those. I also I bought some shape stickers, little foam stickers. So I put a handful of those in a Ziploc baggie and included some paper for him to stick the shapes to and have fun with. So that is our shapes bin. I'm going to link everything that I've purchased as far as the big items in the books. I got everything off of Amazon. I love some Amazon Prime. So I got, with the exception of the flashcards, I got all the books, crafts, and activities off of Amazon. So I will link them all in our Amazon store, which is in our link in our bio on our YouTube channel, as well as on this video. You'll see it in the description, but it's also on our Instagram at the Setaputri Fam. It's in our bio if you click that link. So everything will be in there in case you're interested in looking at any of the items that we have. I'm going to create a section in our store called Busy Bins, and I'll have everything in there. And then as I switch things out, I'll continue to update that tab so you can see what we're doing and what's in our busy bins. But I think this is going to be such a simple way to have activities for him still, for him to continue to learn, because honestly he loves learning and I love seeing him learn. So I still want to have that one-on-one time with him that we can spend together and learn together and play together. So I hope this was helpful for you if you're trying to put busy bins together and looking for what to put inside. It can be super simple. It doesn't have to be any prep, and I think that this is going to be a great tool for us. So thank you so much for watching. If you aren't subscribed to our channel already, please subscribe. I'm going to continue to post next week, hopefully, a video that will show some of our favorite baby must-haves this time around, and then soon, hopefully, our little birth video in the next coming weeks. So again, subscribe to our channel, follow us on our Instagram at the Setaputri Fam, and stay tuned for more exciting things coming your way. Have a good one. Bye.